plus the cart's lighter. Go on, Jenny. Apple.
Oh,
Whoa, girls.
oh, oh. Step G, step G, step G. Oh. Step G, step G. Oh, oh. Hey girl, oh. Hey girl,
Good girls.
you want to come on there?
Yep.
Me, Mable? Girl. Wow. Wow.
This looks pretty cool. Yeah.
Hi everybody, welcome back. For today's video, we have the Percherons out. I can't say their names right now. We are gonna drag the forest a couple times, and then we're gonna do something new with Sally, which is getting some firewood. This is a little heavier for them today. The snow is sticky, so it's
Creating big snowballs. Snow drag balls.
And today is good because there's a few spots in the trail that my dad messed up with the excavator yesterday, so we're gonna see how the horses do going through that. But they're done their break, so we can start again. Okay.
Brilliant.
Jenny, Mable. Today it's okay because even going down the hill, the drag will stop the cart from rolling and going and pushing up on them. But I will tighten that. We might have to punch holes in the harness. That's not what that's supposed to look like. Even Mabel's is a little bit loose. But Jenny's is really bad. So up here is one of our bad spots. It's always been bad. It's not necessarily the excavator's fault we did that, but we've always had water up over here, and today Mable has to walk right through it, so I want to see how well they do. I'd rather she walk right through the water instead of fall through on the side here. Careful steps. Careful, Mable. I was not expecting that.
I was not expecting that either.
Oh. Oh.
They recovered from that pretty well. That was
Well, I'm just gonna go check on her there. I was not expecting. I didn't think it was that deep at all.
I didn't either. Good girl, Mabel. Good girl.
Catch your breath, Mabel. I'm sorry, I did not know it was that deep. Like at all.
You girls are doing so well.
I just want to make sure we'll see how she does going. Good girls.
Yeah, that was deep.
Yeah, I was not expecting that at all.
You covered yourself pretty well. That was good. That was really good.
Yeah, she's good with stuff. They're all good with stuff like that. They're not panic horses. Well, I mean, they are when the bridle's not on. Everything is weird and new.
Yeah.
When that bridle is on, nothing. Well, probably not gonna come around a second time.
What if we like put a bunch of snow? That wouldn't even help.
But that was bad. I did not think that it was bad like that.
Why wouldn't Dad use like the bucket to put a bunch of snow there? You know?
Because it would get so soft.
Oh.
You should probably still.
It is like hard packing snow. It would have. If you would have went through today.
Jenny and Mable. Aw. I'm really watching Mable right now. Aw. Still able to finish the short time.
Oh yeah.
Mable, walk. Careful steps. Careful. Good girl. Good girl. Good girls. Good girls. You okay, Mable? Look good. Aw. Take it easy, girl. I know you're full of energy. You haven't worked in a couple days.
Unless you wanted to go like down the road with them or something.
No, I don't really enjoy being on the road with the horses anymore. It's not where I want to be. They're not really working when they're on the road. They're struggling.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's fun, especially with Izzy and Sally because they're fast, but
Yeah.
I prefer watching them. Mable is fine. If she was really hurt or something, she wouldn't be dancing like that. So up here is another bad spot. No water, just because the excavator got stuck over here and made a bit of a mess.
Oh yeah.
Careful steps, girls. Careful. Okay. Careful. Careful, Mable. Careful. Careful. Good girls. Careful steps.
Good girls.
Good girls. Walk. Walk. Good girls. Mable will plow through anything. Literally anything. She will just, it doesn't matter what it is, she will go through it.
It's like she's expecting it. It's like, this is my time to shine.
Yeah. And she would just go through it. Good girls. The drag is doing a fantastic job through here, though.
Yeah, it is.
Flattening out whatever these little bumps are of.
Nice and smooth.
I'm glad we got this so far in the field. It's important to show people that not everything goes smoothly.
Not like that.
I didn't think it was that bad. It was.
I thought she was gonna fall for a second.
I also did. I thought just at her back when her back went through,
Yeah.
she really fell. I thought she was going down, but
I thought we were gonna flip or something, and it's like,
and she's okay. If she would have been limping or something when we left again, I probably would have dropped the drag and just made them pull the cart back home. But she's fine. She seems fine mentally too, like she's not bothered by what happened.
doesn't seem like
So
it.
we're gonna continue. Things happen like that.
happy farts.
The girls. And yeah, so she's obviously she's not limping. If she wasn't feeling good at all, she wouldn't have been doing her dancey trot. One way to tell if they're with their backs is their butt. If their butt is going like this,
yeah,
they're fine. But if you can tell like they're putting less weight on one or one's going really down or whatever, then there's something wrong. And the front is pretty obvious too. You can tell they're gonna go down with the one that hurts more.
And would they kind of like bring themselves back and let the other horse do more of the work?
It depends. I don't think so. I think if Mable was unless she was really, really hurt.
Yeah.
But if it was just a little bit, I think she would push through it.
So their pain tolerance is really up there, isn't it?
Because like Izzy is hurt in her back right leg.
Yeah.
There's something happened when we were out with her and Sally a few rounds ago or whatever. And she pushed through it a little bit. We didn't know something was wrong because she was acting weird. And we're still new, so we didn't know that she was trying to tell her she was hurt.
Right.
And then eventually we were going and she just stopped. She was not going to move. We were dragging and there was no way she was moving. Izzy does that. If she's hurt or if she doesn't want to do something, she will not do it at all. So we found out that something happened during that round around the forest, that she either fell through somewhere and hurt herself. I think it's a tendon problem. So it's down in her leg. And so now we've had her out a few times since, and she still lopes forward with no problem. And like I said, if Izzy doesn't want to do something, she's not going to do it, so we know that she's okay. But she can't back up at all. She will not. I have to continue to try and make her so I know she's getting, to know if she's getting better. But what she does is she'll go back and she'll hop backwards instead of take a step. So something's hurting her. I decided she will not be pulling anything hard, and she probably won't be doing anything with Sally until I am happy with her recovery.
Yeah, might take some time.
Because what happened is when she got hurt, she was hurt, and then a few days later she was able to back up for me a few steps.
Yeah.
But then we took her out again with Sally, and now she can't back up. Still can't back up, and I don't know why. I don't remember last time we took her out. Oh, we've taken her out twice instead of Sally. The second time, well, the second time, that's when she would have gotten hurt again. Worse or whatever. And can't back up, and look at us, guys. It's like Jenny dodged the situation was on.
Yeah, that was a deep
They're
situation.
really good with that. But yeah, Izzys. So now I've decided until she gets better, I'm not putting her with Sally because one of the last times she was with Sally, it would have gotten worse. Whatever we did, I think we dragged her for us, and she would have gotten worse then. We did firewood with them a few days ago, and she was fine, but I think making her pull hard enough will just make it worse. She won't be doing much teamwork until she's like confident that she's better.
Probably not until like the summer or something, eh?
It's just, I don't know. It depends how long it takes. I have no idea how long it's going to take her to get better. So until then, I'm going to be working with Mable and Sally on working together because we don't want to push Jenny too much because of her arthritis.
Yeah.
And pick up that branch. Sally, careful steps. Sally and Mable are our best. They're our strongest horses, and it would be nice if they could start working together.
That'd be quite the team for sure.
We've had them together, but I actually Actually, I have a video of the first time that they were together. I'm not gonna send you guys to that video though, because it was not a good video. It'd be nice for them to get working together nicely. Yeah, the things that are working with Sally and Mabel is standing still properly together, wrapping up nicely, and obviously working together. Because what happens is, last time we had them out, we dragged the forest and we had a buckback rope on Sally, which is just a tie that goes from Mabel's evener to Sally's halter, so that if Sally jolts forward, she's pulling the hold over her nose, basically. It's an uncomfortable thing that she's been doing just to teach her to not go forward like that. But even that didn't really stop her. She wasn't letting Mabel pull. She didn't want to let her pull.
She's doing all the work.
Yeah, and she'd rather pull with her nose than help Mabel, than let Mabel pull her. So obviously I need to fix that.
Yeah.
And then Mabel does this weird thing where she turns her head in to look at Sally instead of focusing on the work. So,
Do it. What can I do?
so I have a couple things to work on with them. I'm excited to do firewood with Sally. I'm also very interested to see how she's gonna do.
I think she'll do great. Did you go through the trail with her once?
No,
No,
I don't think that. We were gonna get firewood in the trail,
Yeah.
but she can probably make it through that one spot if I keep her to the left.
That's what I was
Because it's a single course, but
Yeah. Good.
Jenny and Mable. Walk. Steaming.
There.
Move the cart back in.
It's like, yay.
No. So the shaft that my dad is at right now was bent. He did his best to put it back into place, but it isn't perfect. We still decided to use it though, but I do suggest if you have a bent shaft or something, do not use the cart. So she's attached to the single cart. We're gonna hook up the white trailer that we have, and we're gonna go and get some firewood. The whole reason we taped here is because it's kind of sharp on the edges here, and we don't want it to mess up the harness, and if it accidentally ends up in her face, we don't want it to hurt her. I just have to fix her back pad again. It keeps moving. There's just vehicles. Oh, the seat is all the way back here for him. Oh. Oh. The reason I jumped off the cart is because as we left, she took off. The seat was very bouncy, so I felt the need to stand up, and then I didn't steer properly, so I ended up on that hill leaning, and because of the bouncy, my footing fell off, so I ran and jumped off.
It is like a natural instinct to do that.
Yeah, it was natural. That's what. It was natural. That's what my brain told my body to do, so that's what I did.
So I almost like that kind of happened when we were in the trail with Mabel, and I almost felt the need to almost do that as well when we were going through, because I thought we were going to like go over.
Because there are some cases where if you can't get a horse under control, you have to jump off.
Yeah.
Keep going, Dad.
But I was even surprised like how steady it was and sturdy. It wasn't like, you know, it wasn't gonna flip or anything.
And because of the single cart, because of the shafts, when she's running, the shafts bounce with her. That's why it was so bouncy. If it wasn't bouncy, I would have stayed on it. But it was extremely bouncy. So now the reason I'm taking her for a walk is because I want this to end on a good note. That was not a pleasant experience.
Right.
And I don't want her to think that, oh, last time that I was taken out, it didn't go very well.
Yeah, exactly.
So just take her for a walk, get what just happened off of her mind, and then end on a good note.
So it wasn't like her fault or anything, you know?
No, it wasn't her fault at all.
She was excited.
The shaft, it wasn't sitting right on her back.
So we know for next time if there's like equipment like that, if it's bent out of shape, not to use it.
Yeah. Well, obviously, Daddy broke the thing off.
Oh, yeah.
So when we were done,
But anything like that, it's good to check it over, and anything bent out of shape is just not use it at all, because something can go seriously wrong.
Yeah, so there's two things that happened today. Two.
Of course, the day when I come record and do more stuff, eh?
Two things. Mabel felt this one was a little more. More worried.
Was this the first time that something like that happened to you?
I've never had to go off the cart like that.
Okay.
So now, also with that, our bond will be stronger because
Exactly. I like that.
it takes a situation like that. I didn't let her get hurt, right?
Yeah.
So she, even like also when I fell off of her, when I got my saddle, I knew our bond got stronger after that.
Well, I know it's nothing with her to be intentional where she doesn't want you to, get hurt. She doesn't really kind of know. She's just going from what she's been trained to do over her lifetime. But everything happens for a reason, so you experience that and now you can tell others.
Like she might have lost a little bit of trust in me there, but I didn't let go of the lines.
Yeah.
She didn't get hurt. It's not like that wasn't really a runaway situation.
No.
It wasn't a good control. It was an under control, whatever that was, situation.
Well, it wasn't like you panicked or anything, or it's like you almost expected it, because you know how Sally is, eh?
I expected the running. I did. I knew she was gonna take off on me.
So you were prepared.
What I wasn't expecting is getting up into that hill. I thought I was slowing her down, but then we went up on the hill. I'm standing because of how bouncy the seat was. I thought the seat was flying off when I got on there. That's how bouncy it was.
What?
But then I really lean, and it's just instinct. I had to jump off.
Yeah.
But I stayed on my feet, and I got her under control not long after that.
Yeah, exactly. That's all that matters, eh?
Again, this is something people need to see. Not everything goes well.
No, exactly. It's not all rainbows and unicorns.
No, not when you're working with horses. There are alive beings.
So they're a big, gigantic, powerful animal.
Yeah.
And
that wasn't her fault. That was nobody's fault. It was just the situation wasn't right.
and with her, she was
The
obviously...
shaft, because of, she could have been uncomfortable because of how this was like this on her.
Yeah.
Because of how the shafts were.
Well, that's probably what that was. That's kind of, I'll put the blame in that area. That should have been...
Yeah, she would have been uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Sally, I'm still working on her with things behind her because she has this need to run and fast turning. Like all of you should know that already. So I'm still working. Like I said, I expected the running. I knew she was gonna take off on me. She did a great turn for me though.
Yeah.
But after that, she
That
took
was
off.
nice.
Good girl. Yeah, it's fine. You didn't do anything.
But it's good to know you expect something like that because, like, subconsciously you prepared for the worst outcome.
And yeah, the reason, like, to prepare myself, the way I do that is I play things in my head.
Yeah.
I play scenarios. What happens if I'm in a runaway situation? I have to jump off the cart.
Mm-hmm. So you've seen yourself in that position in your
I've seen
conscious
myself
mind.
jumping off the cart, and this time, like, I haven't pictured it really with a single horse or with me holding on to the line still.
Yeah.
But it was instinct. I knew it wasn't an uncontrolled runaway where I would have had to let go of the lines or we were going to crash into a tree and I would have went flying or something.
Yeah.
So I held on. Everything's fine. She seems fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
She seems calm.
She seems calm. She's relaxed. She's not,
Things happen. What I don't want, though, is people coming in the comments hating for how we put the shafts on like that. We are still learning. It takes stuff like that to learn sometimes.
Yeah,
Sometimes it takes... Thankfully, no one got hurt.
Yeah.
That's the one thing we don't want, is having to learn a lesson where either one of us or one of the horses gets hurt. But sometimes the only way to learn is that way.
There's a
in
lot of
situation like that.
trial and error. This is still very, very new for everyone. This is new for them as well.
Like, I'm sure these girls have had some runaways before. They've been in some weird situations.
Oh, I'm sure.
Like even the,
Hey, Sally.
like when we
Good girl.
first, like when we got Izzy and Sally's harnesses, I don't even remember, we had maybe taken Izzy and Sally out ground driving a few times maybe, and then we were trying this new thing, a butt rope,
Butt rope.
which keeps their butts together when backing up,
Oh,
because they spread out.
that's right.
And when my dad read the letter or whatever he was reading wrong, because the rope was supposed to go to one of their hamstrings here, but like I said, we're beginners. He put it at their mouth. So as they're backing up, they're separating.
Yeah.
Izzy ended up on the ground. She fell over. But luckily, Amish horses, they 100% would have been trained for a situation like that.
Right.
Neither of them panicked. Izzy fell on the ground and froze. She didn't move. She knew we were trying to help her. She stopped.
Yeah.
She didn't panic either. And that's good. That's what you need. You can't have horses that are going to panic in a situation like that, because that's when things go really wrong.
It seems like they might have even been in a situation like that before. They are well trained before.
They have been doing like big, like 3-4 horse things on the farm or whatever. They probably have been through stuff like that, and they were probably also trained. So the people would probably make them fall on the ground purposely to train them to stay calm in a situation like that.
Yeah.
And the other thing, when a horse is on the ground, if there's other horses, those other horses don't want to fall on the other horse. Like, so we watched Working Horses with Jim, and he had a draft horse pilot video. So what happened is one of his horses fell on the ground, and you can see, I think it was a 3 hitch, and you can see the other two trying their absolute best to not step or fall on the other horse.
Well, that's too bad. I was really looking forward to that, but
Me too, but
it's okay. Another day. Just have to get a better setup for those poles as well.
well, we want wooden ones. They're called shafts.
Yeah.
Those 2 poles, we want to make wooden ones.
We have more than enough in this area.
Yeah, you did fine. That's okay.
She might feel she's like a little disappointed because
She might be like because we didn't do. She might feel like she let us down or something.
yeah, no,
That's not what happened, though. Good girl.
not your fault.
It was our fault because of our setup. That it is what it is.
That should have just been thought out more carefully. It's like maybe we shouldn't use
Yeah.
this bent out pole right now.
I'm taking my time right now because after a situation like that, I want to, like I don't want to just finish up and put her back in.
Yeah.
I want this to end nicely. Let her know everything's fine. She didn't do anything wrong.
Like maybe after, like when you take her off, just walk her around or something. Do the little trotting thing you do with her.
This is definitely an interesting video for you guys. Right, Sally? It's okay. I didn't
Good
get hurt.
girl.
You didn't get hurt. That's all that matters.
Good girl, Sally. I could see the smile on your face. So even like a situation like that just happened, you knew to trust yourself too because of how smoothly it went.
Yeah.
So anyone else working with horses, just know to trust yourself, trust your horse.
Yeah. Try to stay calm.
Yes, absolutely.
Like, I am not a person that stays calm, and I never thought that if I was in a situation like that, I would stay calm, but I'm surprised with myself with how
Exactly.
calm I stayed. Because if I started panicking, she would have started panicking, and we would have had probably a disaster. But that's not what happened.
I'm glad you know that. That's very important.
This is good because, well, it's not that wasn't a good thing, but
but emotions can take over very rapidly, and that can lead to a very, very like serious incident.
And now I know that I can handle myself and the horse in a situation like
Exactly, yeah.
that. I know that now. Right? Yeah.
In situations like that, they're just little stepping stones, because you never know, right?
Yeah.
For doing this for the rest of your life, you know, there's going to be other serious situations that may occur.
And this could happen again.
Yeah.
And I could never have a runaway pilot anything for 30 years and then one day,
Yeah,
bam.
exactly. You know, you're working with all 4 of them and something.
Yeah, and all of a sudden it's like working horses with Jim. He says it. He's been doing this for 40 years. Things still go wrong. Like
It's just a natural thing in the horse world, you know.
Yeah, things go wrong. Just hopefully it's not so wrong where your horse gets hurt.
But you know, trust yourself, trust the training that you have with you and the horse.
Yeah.
The knowledge that you have and that you've read about, and all the experiences that everyone else has had. And it's one thing reading and learning about it, but it's another actually experiencing it yourself and realizing like, whoa, like.
And another thing with me, my head is always on. It's always thinking. There's always something going on in there, even when I'm working with them. But then my head went blank. The only thing that was in there was stopping Sally.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that needed to happen was stop her.
See, that's very good, because I feel like people would, like, in a situation like that, would be very,
Start panicking.
yeah, get into their mind, very clustered.
Yeah, you're making it hard. It's all okay, Sally. Yeah. This stuff happened. Okay? You're okay? Yeah? Good girl. So now tomorrow I'm gonna make sure I get her out and that I at least walk her around.
Yeah.
Because just to make sure that it's all good, I'll take her out, walk her.
Like you'll do that with her first.
Like I'll just harness her up, take a walk down the road, and we'll be done. Just keep it simple and easy.
Unless you want to try like a Mable Sally situation tomorrow.
Probably not tomorrow.
No?
Yeah, probably not tomorrow. I know. Okay, you guys are probably thirsty. Okay, well, this was an interesting day. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.
Alright.
Interesting day with red horses was the last time.
Exactly. Thanks everyone for watching. Enjoy your day.